Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, they've just dropped some extra information for the patch that's going to go live this week. I just want to open by saying, if you watched my video earlier today, which was my dream patch, but not a real patch, and you feel offended, you feel hurt, you feel like I've screwed you over, it was meant to be exactly what it is. Like me saying this is what my dream patch would be in terms of the changes that Raid could make. And I still stand by it. All of those things I would love them to do. But please, if you didn't watch it till the end, watch the end and realize that it was a dream, not the reality. I'm sorry. Thought it was a bit funny. Obviously, I've hurt a lot of people's feelings. I'm sorry. So anyway, let's get past that. Let me share some stuff that's just been dropped in content creators chat here. Hey folks, the new patch is right behind the corner. So I wanted to share a few cool things we're planning to add right after the release. Firstly, there's a reserve vault. With the new update, the vault will be divided into two distinct sections. The Master Vault, which is what we know and love right now for all of our amazing champions that live there. The good old Champion Vault, but with a new name. And the Reserve Vault. The Reserve Vault will work similar to the Master Vault, except you can only send champions without artifacts or accessories there. It will have 300 slots maximum that can be upgraded gradually with silver and gems. And the price will be lower compared to the Master Vault. As the champions in the Reserve Vault can't have any gear, you'll be prompted to remove anything that might be currently equipped with a pop-up at the same moment you put them there. Other than that, you'll be able to totally use these champions exactly the same way as the Master Vault, except they've got no gear on. So you wouldn't want to use those. I guess, so what's the point of this? Trying to think what the point of this is. I guess it would be for a couple of reasons. If you wanted to quickly whip a load of gear off of people, then you could throw them in the Reserve Vault and it would whip all the gear off at one go. I guess that's probably, that's probably what I would mainly use it for, honestly. You might use it for champions that you're using as food champions, potentially, like champions that you're running through Dragon or wherever, but they're actually food champions that you're just leveling up. Or I guess just for spare dupes, people that you're currently using for the Faction Guardians. We said we need more space now that we've got all this Faction Guardian stuff to do. Maybe that's a good use of the Reserve Vaults. But it's not going to change the game in any kind of real way other than give us a bit more space for champions. So there you go. 300 more champion slots. And then we got one. This is what I'm interested in. Hex Rebalance. We've decided that this particular debuff needs some love. Yes. Yes, Raid. Good. Thus, we aim to make it more useful. As of the new update, Hex will work as follows. Okay, so they've made a change then. And let's just go through the update. So Hex will work as follows. I've got to say, I've read this about 7 times. It's not the clearest. So I'm going to try and break down what I believe it means. So it says here, champions under this debuff receive damage whenever their allies do 10% for single target attacks or 2% for AoE attacks. So basically, anyone who's got Hex is taking additional damage when people are either doing single targets or AoEs. This is extra damage and is not subtracted from the actual attack. So it sounds like you're getting damage from the attack and then you get an additional damage depending on the type of attack that it is. Champions under a Hex debuff only take damage from direct attacks on their allies. So if I've got Hex on me and you hit my pal with a single target hit, I believe I take a 10% whack of that damage. A bit like a spillover. I think that's what's going on. Comment below if you think it reads differently to that. It says here, it won't be damage from lasting effects such as poison, burn, bomb debuffs, etc. But the damage from Hex ignores defense. So if you whack my pal for 100k on a single target hit, I think I get hit for 10k if I've got Hex on me. But that cannot be mitigated by any of my defense. So it's straight pure damage. It's quite an interesting change. I don't know if does that change the Hex meta? The trouble with the Hex meta is, like, I put Hex up and then I've only got a couple of champions that do extra damage. So I'm guessing then that anybody who hits an ally, whilst anyone who hits an ally with an ability starts to do me damage, even if they're not like one of these will do more damage when Hex is out there type of champions. That's the way it reads. And if in that case, it's fairly significant. You know, if I'm smacking a dude over there for 100k and you're taking 10k pure damage, that is a significant chunk of damage, and you don't necessarily need the massive setup for like the Ruels and stuff. Pretty cool. So I guess let me know what you think of that, and yeah, we'll see kind of the rest of the info as it pops out. But there you go. I'm Hell Hades. I'll see you later.